When I call her to come to me, there's a couple of rules I've always followed to make sure that she has a really good recall. That is, first one is that I only call her when she's, at the very least, looking away from me. I'm not going to call her when she's looking at me because that's not a real life situation. You want her to click into that command when she's running into the street, when she's going to chase a dog or squirrel or go jump on somebody. She's going to be moving away from you and not looking at you. So we practice in that context. So at the very least, we want her to hear the command and turn back to us. So if there's not a distraction, then at least wait till she's looking away from you like she is now. Just the mechanics of this, I'm just going to go by it step by step. Left hand leash, put the leash around your wrist so then you can't possibly lose her. You don't have to do any of this. You want the leash to be as long as possible, so the leash is always loose. And left hand leash, right hand reward. The target is a fist, and she can't tell if there's food in there or not. And it doesn't matter. She'll just always want to come to this target. And of course, later on, in just a few more weeks, she totally phase the food out. It won't matter. She'll come to this every time. Then maybe she has a treat in there like once a day or something. She'll always be trying to hit the lottery, but she'll come to this every time, even with no food, after you practice for a couple of weeks. And then we say, come, and we back away, because when you back away from the dog, she's drawn to you. Good. If she doesn't want the treats, that's all right. Love her up and say good. But you're still using this target as a lure. She'll still come to it. Because good, in her mind, come on, let's go. In her mind, good things happen when she comes to this target. And then I always step into her and have her sit. And that's the way I get her back good on the clock. I'm going to do it one more time. Go. So if we're just randomly taking a walk, maybe she's going to sniff something on the ground. I don't want her to sniff or whatever. She's looking at a dog and maybe going to start to bark. You want to catch her. You want to plug in the appropriate response to that situation before she has an episode, which is what we've been practicing for a while. So, oh, she sees somebody. You can see her ears perking up. Come. Don't wait for her to do anything else. Good. Very good, girl. And then worst case scenario, come on, you get her out of there. You keep going the other way. Okay, she noticed a dog, a person with a dog crossing the street right there behind the camera. You saw her ears perk up. I didn't wait to see what she'd do. I'm plugging in the appropriate response. If you keep doing that, that's what she starts to do on her own. So obviously when you're out training with her, you're the trainer. You know, somebody else came back, she's wagging her tail, come, call her away from that person. Good, good. You can't see the distractions, they're all behind the camera, but you see her reactions to stuff going on back there. And I'm calling her away from anything. If she's happy to see somebody, I'm calling her away. If she maybe wants to go over and start trouble, I'm calling her away. But you're not, it doesn't matter. You don't wait to see what she's gonna do. You see an interest in a distraction, you plug in the appropriate response now, which is to respond to your command, come away from that distraction, and it's all about you. Not her, what she did before, pulling you everywhere and getting hyped up and crazy and causing an episode and you having to drag her away. So we're not waiting for that. We're plugging in the appropriate response every time we do what you just saw me do a couple times. She gets better and better and better. So just keep that up. Let's go for a walk.